Are you ready to venture into the world of the unknown? Today we dive deep into the 10 most mysterious places on Earth. Places where science fails, where legends come to life, and where imagination runs wild. At number 10, the Aokigahara Suicide Forest. Aokigahara, also known as the Suicide Forest or Sea of Trees, is a dense forest located at the foot of Mount Fuji in Japan. It is known for its lush vegetation, dense trees, and silent atmosphere. Unfortunately, it also has a grim reputation for being one of the most common suicide locations in Japan. In response to this sad reality, local authorities and volunteer organizations have taken steps to promote prevention and awareness. For example, signs have been placed with messages of hope and helplines for people struggling with suicidal thoughts. Regular patrols are also carried out by emergency services to identify and help people who may be at risk of suicide. At number 9, the Island of Dolls, Isla de Muñecas. Isla de Muñecas, or Isla de las Muñecas in Spanish, is a macabre tourist attraction located in the Xochimilco canals of Mexico City. The island is known for its bizarre collection of thousands of weathered, broken, and often creepy dolls that hang from trees and structures or are scattered around the island. The origin of Isla de Muñecas dates back to the 1950s, when a man named Julian Santana Barrera came to live on the island. According to legend, Barrera once found the body of a drowned girl in the nearby waters and began hanging dolls as a tribute to her spirit and to ward off evil spirits. Some believe that the dolls on the island are possessed by the spirits of deceased children, making it a place of supernatural activity and uneasy atmosphere. At number 8, the Lost City of Z. The Lost City of Z, also known as the City of Z or El Dorado, is a legendary city that some believe lies deep in the uncharted jungle of the Amazon rainforest in Brazil. The city is often associated with wealth and mysticism due to stories of gold, precious stones, and advanced civilizations. The legend of the Lost City of Z gained international attention in the 20th century, thanks to British explorer Percy Fawcett. In 1925, Fawcett set out on an expedition to find the city, but he and his team disappeared without a trace in the jungle, adding to the myth surrounding the city. Many people believe that the city may contain an archaeological treasure, such as remains of an ancient civilization that has not yet been discovered. Others are skeptical and view the legend as a myth created from the imagination of explorers and adventurers. At number 7, the Roswell UFO crash. The Roswell UFO incident is one of the most iconic events in the history of ufology and alien conspiracy theories. The incident occurred in July 1947 near Roswell, New Mexico, United States. It began with a report from a rancher named Mac Brazel about finding strange debris on his land. The U.S. military issued a press release stating that they had recovered a crashed flying saucer. However, just a day later, they retracted this statement and claimed that it was actually debris from a weather balloon. This abrupt change in statements led to speculation and numerous conspiracy theories. Many believe that the government covered up the truth about the incident and that it was actually an alien spacecraft and possibly even alien bodies. Others believe that it was simply a secret military experiment that went wrong. At number 6, the Door to Hell. The Door to Hell, also known as the Darvaza gas crater, is an impressive geological formation located in the Karakum Desert of Turkmenistan. It is a burning crater that has been continuously emitting gas for decades. The history of the Door to Hell dates back to 1971, when Soviet geologists were drilling for natural gas in the area. During the drilling, the ground collapsed, creating a huge crater. To prevent the toxic gases escaping from the crater, the geologists decided to burn the gas. They expected the gas to burn out within a few days, but it has been burning ever since. The crater is about 69 meters wide and 30 meters deep, and the orange flames rising from the opening are clearly visible at night. making it a spectacular and surreal sight in the middle of the desert. At number 5, the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is an area in the Atlantic Ocean known for its reputation for mysterious disappearances of airplanes, ships, and their crews. It is bordered by points in Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, and is notorious for the many unexplained disappearances that occur there. The disappearances associated with the Bermuda Triangle have led to numerous speculations and conspiracy theories, ranging from alien abductions to magnetic anomalies to underwater and aviation hazards. However, many of these theories are not scientifically supported and are often disputed by experts. At number 4, Stonehenge. Stonehenge is a prehistoric monument located in Wiltshire, England. It consists of a ring of standing stones, some over 4 meters tall, arranged in a circle with smaller stones resting on top. The monument is surrounded by an earthen bank and a ditch. The exact origin and purpose of Stonehenge remain largely a mystery, but archaeological research suggests it was originally built between 3000 BC and 2000 BC. While its exact purpose is not definitively known, it is believed to have had religious and ceremonial significance, possibly connected to solstices, equinoxes, or other astronomical phenomena. The design and construction of Stonehenge showcase advanced knowledge of engineering and astronomy among the prehistoric people of Britain. The monumental stones were transported over great distances, indicating a high level of organization and labor. And now we come to our top 3 with, at number 3, the Nazca Lines. The Nazca Lines are a series of giant geoglyphs, or large drawings on the ground, etched into the dry plains of the Nazca Desert in Peru. These impressive figures, often consisting of straight lines and animal shapes like birds, monkeys, fish, and even humans, were created by removing dark-colored stones and gravel, revealing the lighter-colored ground beneath. The lines were created by the Nazca civilization, which flourished between 200 BC and 600 AD. Although the exact reason for making the lines is unknown, they are believed to have had religious or astronomical significance. Some researchers suggest the lines are connected to ceremonial pathways, astronomical calendars, or rituals related to water sources in the region. What makes the Nazca Lines even more intriguing is that many of the figures are only clearly visible from the air, leading to speculation and fascination among researchers and the public. How the Nazca people managed to create such enormous and precise images with only simple tools and without the ability to see them from above remains a mystery. At number 2, the deserted Inuit village at Lake Anjikuni. The story of the deserted Inuit village at Lake Anjikuni, Canada, is one of the most famous and controversial unsolved mysteries in Canadian history. According to legend, a fur-trading post agent named Joe LaBelle traveled to Lake Anjikuni in 1930 to visit an Inuit village. Upon arrival, LaBelle discovered the village completely abandoned. Cooking pots still sat on fires, fresh fish lay on the ground as if recently caught, and personal belongings were left behind. However, there was no sign of the villagers, and even their dogs were dead, some found tied up, and others scattered around the ground. The mystery of the deserted Inuit village has sparked much speculation. Some believe the village fell victim to a supernatural force or an attack by extraterrestrials, while others propose a more earthly explanation, such as a disease outbreak or mass hysteria. And now, our absolute number 1, Easter Island, also known as Rapa Nui. Easter Island, also known as Rapa Nui in the local language, is a remote island in the Polynesian Triangle, located approximately 3,700 kilometers from the coast of Chile. The island is renowned for its iconic moai statues, large stone figures scattered across the island and capturing the imagination of people worldwide. The moai statues, carved from volcanic rock, were created by the Polynesian inhabitants of the island between roughly 1400 and 1650 AD. While the exact reason behind their construction remains unclear, It is believed they held religious or spiritual significance, possibly erected to honor ancestors or symbolize the power of specific chiefs or clans. Another remarkable feature of Easter Island is the mysterious platforms called ahu, upon which the moai statues were placed. These platforms vary in size and complexity, and likely served as ceremonial or ritual locations. The rich history and unique cultural heritage of Easter Island, coupled with the unsolved mysteries surrounding the moai statues and their construction, solidify its position as the #1 most mysterious place on this list.
Thank you for watching. We hope you found this video informative and engaging. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel for more great videos. Please let us know in the comments below what you thought of this video. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please feel free to share. We love hearing from you. Thank you for your time and interest. Until the next video.